Kaylin here. Welcome back to Blissful Blessings. Today's video is going to be about me and what I have personally experienced after my social media fast. So if you're interested in seeing what happened, please keep watching. Bye. Alright, so the backgrounds, they're going to keep changing. They're going to keep changing until I figure out what I want to do. So on January 3rd, I decided to take a social media fast. My social media preferences were honestly Facebook and Instagram. I decided to take a break because one, it was the beginning of the year and I just feel like you should always do a detox. But two, I really found myself comparing myself to a lot of my peers. Granted, we know that we see the best parts of people's lives on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, and we just share what we want to share. It still was kind of eating away at me, and it was taking away from what I knew to be true about myself, which was basically what God has spoken about me. So, January 3rd is my last day on, and I got back on yesterday, which was January 29th. So, during these couple weeks, I have honestly really come into what I feel like is the person that I'm supposed to be. And it's a very difficult way to explain because not a lot of people, it's either you're on social media and you're fine and you're not obsessed with it and you're not really into it, or you're into it and you're obsessed with it. Maybe it's your job, or maybe it's just something that brings you joy that you've just grown to be constant and consistent with. Well, I wasn't really obsessed with it, but I found myself on it a lot. And when I would find myself on it a lot, I would find myself comparing. Like, people were younger than me. I'm graduating, starting businesses, doing all this successful stuff. And here I was in my bedroom laughing, looking at memes, having projects that haven't even been started yet. And I just could not figure out why I couldn't be where they were. And it's because I was sitting on my butt, sitting on my phone. Like, I literally worked and would come home and that would be it. So after all that happened, I was like, I need to take a break. I need to take myself out of this element and I need to evaluate what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and why I'm not where I want to be. So this video is basically going to be on comparison being the thief of joy. I was constantly comparing myself to other women in different age brackets, to other women who didn't even look like me, and I was frustrating myself because me fixating on how I think I should look and me fixating on how and where I think I should be was literally taking away what God was trying to put into me. So, a scripture, I went off a bunch of scriptures during this time, but one that really was something I had to go off of was 2 Corinthians. And this is chapter 4, verse 16. And it says, "For this reason we never become discouraged. Even though our physical being is gradually decaying, yet our spiritual being is renewed day after day. And this small and temporary trouble we suffer will bring us a tremendous and eternal glory, much greater than the trouble. For we fix our attention not on the things that are seen, but on the things that are unseen. What can be seen only lasts for a time, but what cannot be seen lasts for forever." That was so powerful to me because I'm fixating on the physical, how I look, what I'm doing, what I'm driving, where I'm working, how much money I make. And I'm not saying all this stuff isn't important to a degree, but I was becoming obsessed with it. And I was upset that I was not becoming a successful woman. And I had to take a step back and really evaluate just what was going on. So during this time, God had really opened me up to the woman that I am supposed to be. And I'll do another video on this, but it is deep. It was really deep. I spent time with God every day, even on social media, but I never got the chance to really sit in it and chew on it and let it sink into me and to be able to apply it to my life until I got off of social media. There are things that I just was never able to finish and start being on social media because I let it eat up my time. And the woman that I was so desperately trying to be, I couldn't be her because I was too preoccupied with looking on social media trying to figure out how I could be the girl that I saw. When I should have been trying to be the girl God has intended for me to be. Because I can't be all these other girls out here. I'll never be all those other girls out here. Even identical twins are completely different. I will never be her. So why am I striving to be her? I need to be striving to be the best version of who God has called me to be. And I just could not do that on social media. So stepping back from it, I have been able to fast completely without issues. I have been able to start my business, which has been a while in the making. And I have been able to really focus on the relationships that I have in my life and give them 100% and give my space 100%. And these things sound so like minor to some people, but they were so big to me because they were things that I was trying to achieve, but I just simply could not because I was so fixated on trying to become what another person's reality was, when in reality, that's not even their reality. They're literally making that up. Not saying everybody on Instagram, life is a lie, but the majority, we know. So if I know that, then why am I trying to get that? I needed to learn to be happy for people where they were. I needed to learn to be happy for people in the spots that they were in, and whether it was graduating, whether it was moving, whether it was getting, lipo or getting cosmetic surgery or whatever it was, a new car, like being in a new relationship. I needed to be happy. And I wasn't being happy, I was comparing. Instead of me congratulating, I was comparing. Instead of me being thankful for what I had, I was comparing. Everything came to comparison. I found myself so sad the second day into the new year because I was just constantly comparing. Until I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't have to do this anymore. I need to go in my quiet place with the Lord that I preach to everyone else. I need to go in my quiet place with God, get quiet, and figure out what's going on. So I honestly got back on Instagram last night and Facebook. I feel like a new person. I don't feel like I need this. I don't feel like I have to look a certain way to be on this. I'm myself. I'm who God has called me to be. And that is more than enough. It truly is. And when we stop getting fixated on what the world deems as worthy, we can find who God has called us to truly be. And like I said, I'll do another video on it. But I just wanted to come on here and share that with you all today. I am feeling just really, really good today. These couple of weeks have really offered me the opportunity to do what it is that I was supposed to be doing. And I'm thankful for it. And I'm grateful for it. And God met me every single day. He met me every single day while I was fasting. He just really showed up and showed out and was like, this is the woman I want you to be. I've been waiting for you to ask me, and I've been waiting for you to take the first steps. So I encourage you all to, maybe not a social media fast, maybe it's a television fast, maybe it's a music fast, whatever it is that you're fixating on, that you're finding yourself feeling lesser than or comparing yourself, take a fast from it and really spend this time with God and see where He takes you. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some insight into maybe something you've been struggling with. I know the beginning of the year is such a touchy subject, but by the end of January, we should be getting everything together, and I am definitely on that track. So like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below of any videos you all think that I should do next. Make sure you like, because I'm seeing people watching the videos nobody's liking. We can't have that. You gotta like the video, okay? So yeah, like, subscribe, comment down below any videos you want me to do next. They can be faith-based, life-based, a vlog, cooking, anything, and I will try to get that all out for you. So I hope you are blessed, be encouraged, be fulfilled by the Lord, because when He fills you up, that is truly something that is sustainable and that will never go away. Have a wonderful day, guys.